Ryan Garcia defeats Mario Barrios, becomes a champion, but not everybody appears to be happy about it. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, with a little sprinkle of Clarissa Shields, kind of team up and take some shots at Ryan Garcia. In this video, I'm going to break down what was said, what happened, and really package it and give you my complete thoughts. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I did a breakdown of Ryan Garcia Barrios. It's a full-length, what really happened, unpacked video. I took my time with it. Listen, I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. I'm not rushing out content to just give you a quick 4 or 5 minute video. I'm taking my time with it. If you like my style, then definitely subscribe. Now, Ryan became WBC champion. Not everyone appears happy. You've seen this on Twitter. Devin Haney accuses Ryan Garcia of PEDs after welterweight title win. Garcia dominated Mario Barrios, which, again, I already talked about in my breakdown. Saturday night in Vegas. Winning with shutout cards. He pretty much won all rounds. The story is a summary of posts on X that may evolve, right? So, long story short, Devin Haney is like, something is suspicious, right? I don't like it. Rico and Belly. I don't like that ish. I don't like that. I'm about to have to drop a dime on her. I don't like that, right? Pretty much what Devin Haney did. Pretty much. The Rico from Belly. Now, just to show you, sometime during Ryan's performance, Devin says, Ryan off that good juice. You wanted all the juice. Hey, yo, you got the juice now, man? So he said he Bishop, he Omar Epps, he, hey, Q. This scared. Ain't nobody scared, right? Ryan off that good juice. Now, I'll be real. Initially, I was like trying to figure out exactly how to interpret that. Here's why. Because the wording threw me off a little bit. Because it says Ryan off that good juice, right? Which could be literal, like he off that, like if somebody drank some Hennessy, like, oh, like in the Bay Area, you feel me? Yee. We'd be like, oh, he off that Hennessy. He off that he off that Hennessy, right? So there's that literal way of meaning it. But maybe just me giving the benefit of doubt, it says Ryan off that good juice. So he had tested positive for Osterine in the Devin Haney fight, right? So I don't know if he was trying to say that Ryan don't look the same after that performance. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, that really don't make sense for it to be Alexa, backlight on. I'm like, it don't really make sense for that to be the case when Ryan had a good shutout performance. You dig? So the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, nah, he's insinuating that Ryan is juicy and on the juice, even though he worded it like that. But at first I couldn't, I didn't know which way he meant it. Right? But everybody on Twitter is taking it the literal way, like saying Ryan is juicy, and that's why he looked like that versus Barrios. And Shakur tag team and jumped in and said, I said that in round 1. So pretty much co-signing, agreeing that is looking sus and that Ryan is still juicy, right? Then on top of that, you got Clarissa Shields responding to Devin Haney, Ryan off that good juice. And then Clarissa Shields says no, and then she tagged him. VADA testing? Now, for me, this is a bad look. And I'm gonna explain, and some people are gonna be mad, but I don't give a. For Clarissa, let's get her out the way. You have a fight with Franchon Cruz Dezern. There was like a whole altercation that broke out. So it's like, why are you even in the mix? You're like, you really about to fight? You know what I mean? So it's like, how is this even your focus? Then you're tagging Vada. And my thing is this. So for Clarissa, it really, you're in women's boxing. It really doesn't involve, like, this is not someone that you possibly would probably fight. And then to tag Vada and be like, no testing, listen, not a good look. As far as Shakur, he's like, yeah, I said that in round one. First of all, this looks weird because Shakur already got the bestie in Keyshawn, right? I'll never fight Keyshawn. Never, right? So he won't fight Keyshawn because that's his friend. But Devin should be somebody that you are willing to fight. And then you seem to be almost like teaming up with Devin Haney when y'all should be rivals too. Just the same way you bash Tank and say, Tank, I don't F with that dude, he a weirdo. Why are you rocking with Devin Haney seemingly on social media and you don't really have a grudge against him? Because I distinctly remember Devin Haney said something about Shakur Stevenson mama on Twitter, you know? And I'm not going to repeat it verbatim. I don't know the actual word, but you guys can research it and you will find it, right? So Devin was talking about Shakur's mama when they had a spat back and forth. And then, so why are y'all acting like besties? That's weird. Because if somebody says something about my mama, bro, yeah, it's really not cordial. So that's one thing. But more centric and focused on why it's a bad look. And I know the game, the Haniacs and the Inshakurs, the Shakurians, the radicals, they're going to come out and be like, oh, man, you're defending a drug cheat and a racist and stuff and try to turn this into something that it isn't. The reality is it can be a lot more simplistic than that. Ryan performed versus Mario Barrios. He did good. My full breakdown explains how he did good. No more, no less. If he looks shoddy in the future performance, then I'll critique that. But what I have to go off, the information we have right here and now, he did his thing, right? So I'm not going to lie. And this is the problem with Gen Z. They have this technology and they almost don't know how to use it. I feel like there's certain times where you should speak for sure. Speak up for injustice, oppression, speak up for something real. Be a martyr. But then there's also times like right now where I also feel that saying less would be more. Devin and Ryan, there's obviously tainted history, no pun intended. So y'all don't like each other or whatever. But for Devin to just come out and be like Ryan off that juice is really unfair. And I'm not saying this as a Ryan apologist or sympathetic. Ryan got suspended, got fined, got a no contest, and absolutely tested positive for Ostarine. That's already in the past. So I'm not game goofy. I understand people are going to look at you where they're like, I don't know, and look at you with a little bit of guilt or suspicion. It comes with the territory when you test positive. It's not even my issue. My issue is Bill Haney and Devin Haney, they said they wanted a rematch with Ryan. True or false? True. Absolutely. They were like pledging and putting this out there. Ryan need to be involved in VADA. Ryan got to do VADA. VADA. To the point where some people thought it looked suspicious because of Snack and rest in peace to Victor Conti, right? They were like, why are you pushing this VADA stuff so crazily? Like, it looks like you're like almost like Snack. People were insinuating Snack had something to do with VADA, right? Things like that. So the reason I'm saying it's unfair is, for all intents and purposes, the Barrios fight had full VADA testing. I'm not in control of what Ryan Garcia or any fighter does, right? If they want to cheat and you're willing to risk it after you already got caught, That's on you. What's done in the dark comes to light. But the reason I'm saying it's unfair and this is a bad look is because, yes, he tested positive and he had to own that, right? But to now go on and insinuate that everything he's doing is now automatically dirty, is like you were the one that wanted him in VADA testing, and the WBC confirmed VADA testing for this fight. Ryan's lawyer confirmed VADA testing for this fight. Ryan showed proof of a negative test for this fight. Mario Barrios did an interview confirming VADA testing for the fight. So as of me recording this video, there hasn't been any indication. If it changes, I'll give you guys an update. But as of me recording this video, there's no indication that Ryan in the Barrios fight has popped or presented a adverse or positive test. So for Shakur and Devin to just be like, oh, no, you're on that juice. I said that in round one. It's a bad look because you have nothing to go off of. Could Ryan be juicy? Absolutely, But for me, that's what I'm saying. The difference between me and this new generation is even if I suspected it, right, I probably wouldn't say anything because there's no real win for you until you can prove it, right? Like for years, let's be real, people have insinuated that guys like Manny Pacquiao is on something. But unless you have cold, hard, concrete evidence, it's not going to smooth over the right way. Like Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, oh my God, to this day, right? To this day, Wilder, he keeps saying, I got proof Tyson Fury cheated me. He cheated me. He cheated me. But he's saying it in the interviews, but he ain't dropped the proof. He's like, oh my God, wait till my documentary. Wait till I come out with my documentary. I'm going to expose. So it's like, for me, the way I get down, if I can't prove it and I don't have enough evidence, I'm going to be silent because there's no real win there. And you can find out that what I'm saying is true by looking in Shakur's comment section where he tweeted this, where Devin tweeted this. Fans are like, oh, y'all scared. You're scared. Ryan already whooped you, Devin, posting pictures of gifts and pictures of Devin on the canvas. So that's what I'm saying. It is no real win there unless you could prove what you're saying. And at this moment of me recording the video, Ryan went through the completion of VADA, which what Devin and Bill Haney said they wanted him to do. And this has been confirmed from the WBC. And he won the title. And we have nothing to go off of that he actually did something in camp. So it's all speculative, which could lead to, potentially like lawsuits and defamation unless you could prove what you're saying. You know what I mean? So for me, I just think it looks bad that they even put this out because, yeah, it's one thing to do it on the internet. Like you're just a fan and like, oh, Ryan, you don't have no accountability on the internet. You can say whatever you want. But when you have a brand, you have to watch how you move. And the other part that don't really make sense is you push for VADA testing. I've already went over and I could prove that there was VADA testing for this fight. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say, oh, he need to be in VADA testing and then VADA test him. And as of me recording the video, again, we haven't heard that Ryan has popped or has another positive test. And then you're still saying that he's guilty. You know what I mean? It's like, it don't really work like that. And y'all know me, there ain't never been no cap in my rap. Everything I say is true, right? And you guys could do the research. VADA compliance, right? Both Garcia and Barrios were subject to VADA testing. Boom. You guys could do the same research yourself. You don't need me to do it. The WBC confirmed they both passed the required 14-day check, compliance, blah, blah, blah. Garcia's past issues. So, again, I understand that people are going to be doubtful or whatever, but you can't really have it both ways. Public rebuttal. Ahead of the bout, Garcia publicly denied claims that he was not VADA testing, yada, yada, yada. Post-fight commentary. After the fight, Shakur questioned whether VADA was involved. referencing Garcia's past test. However, DAZN presenters confirmed Vada's role in the fight. And Stevenson later shook hands with Garcia, expressing a readiness for a future matchup, provided that Vada was. So it really makes you look bad because now people are saying you're scared because why you're saying you want to fight him, but you keep questioning if there was Vada and Clarissa Shields and Devin. Everyone's like questioning, but everybody involved is saying there was Vada and there's no, as of me recording the video, I can't control what pops up later or doesn't pop up. But as of me recording the video for this particular fight, we're not talking about the we're talking about right now. For this particular fight, he passed, and then y'all still saying pretty much he didn't pass. He's still juicy. So, you know what I mean? It's like you wanted him in the program. They contracted the program. As of this video, he's completed the program. I haven't heard anything else. And then you're still saying, nah, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You can't really have it both of your ways. Let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. For more boxing news, subscribe.